All right, it is time now for one of my favourite segments, Wild About Trial, where we discuss some of the more fascinating cases happening across America. With us, of course, is the creator of the popular website Wild About Trial, Alison Treacle. Also with us today, we have former prosecutor Lonnie Coombs. Ladies, welcome back.
Thank you.
This first case today is the story of William Shatner. He's in the headlines, but not for a new movie. He's being sued for $170 million by a 59-year-old radio DJ who says Shatner is his father.
It's outrageous. I mean, the guy is suing for $90 million in punitive damages. It's an outrageous suit, but there is a statute in Florida that allows for this plaintiff to get a paternity test if there is a reasonable possibility that Mr. Shatner and this man's biological mother were close enough in contact that they could have had sexual relations.
Okay, can I clarify
Yes.
that? The court can force him. Even if William Shatner's trying to say, I don't want anything to do with this.
For years. He has denied paternity.
He can be forced to give a paternity test.
Yes.
I don't know if it's just an emotional / psychological thing for him, that he just wants to know who his father is to the tune of millions of dollars, right? Yeah.
What if
Yes.
he is his son?
But what if he is? What if he is? That's a good question. Then what does he do? Is he do back child support? Or is he do something? Because he's also alleging that somehow William Shatner has interfered with, like, the way he earns his money, because he's put up websites on the internet that has claimed that he is the son.
Lonnie, did you just do that to me? I'm gonna cut in. What he's done, okay, is he's taken over what William Shatner said is, look, I don't even know this guy, and he's taken over my identity. He's put up a website called Peter Shatner.
Yep.
He has included me in his credits on his Twitter handle. You cannot profit from using somebody's likeness. And that's what William Shatner's attorney say that he has done.
If celebrities having an affair is the litmus test for people to go through and have paternity tests,
right,
we're in trouble, right?
Exactly, and that's why his attorney said, William Shatner's attorney said, look, there's plenty of people who want to say that William Shatner is their father, so they can't just go ahead and give DNA tests to everyone out there. And I give Mr. Shatner a lot of credit. I think he's handled this man very graciously. He's never badmouthed him in public. He said, you know, some nice things about him, but has said he's not my son.
On the other hand, you can't plant your seed everywhere you go, and then you have a love child and you say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember that. It doesn't work that way. If this is his legal child, he was responsible for his upbringing until he was 18.
Well, the court will decide shortly, and we'll update you, of course, on that. I want to move on to the next case. This is out of Florida. A lot of people around the country, in fact around the world, scratching their heads saying, what is going on here? This is a 12-year-old girl arrested. I think she's been charged with misdemeanor battery charges for pinching a guy's butt in school. What's wrong with us as a society when we're laying these kind of charges?
This is ridiculous. And the only reason this is even going to court is because the mother of the little boy insisted on it. The little boy himself said, look, I don't want anything to happen to this girl. The girl apologized. She said, that's the game that we're all playing. But the mother said, I want an arrest. The letter of the law is that it was an unlawful touching. So the police go and they put her in a patrol car, they arrest her, they take her mugshot, they put her in a juvenile detention.
It's traumatic as well for a little girl.
As the butt pincher's father said, Lordy, 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 what has this world come to? And what I have to say, which is a legal term, it's the end of the wedgie. You can't do anything anymore. There is bullying, and bullying should be taken very seriously. But this girl, there was no bad intent. For her to be arrested and for this stigma to follow her forever.
What if it was the reverse? What if it was a boy touching a girl's butt? I mean, do we take that more seriously?
I still think it's a 12-year-old prank. Give him some detention. Do not arrest him. I still say, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy.
Thank you for your insights today. Some interesting cases, some crazy cases as always. Thank you very much. To find out more about Wild About Trial, you can go to our website. That is crimewatchdaily.com.